Today we're going to go over replacing the left arm on the Spinner Active and Performance series. Tools needed: flathead screwdriver, 14mm socket wrench and a torque wrench, and a crank puller. So to get started, what you want to do is you want to tighten the resistance on the knob, turn it to the right and apply as much pressure as you can. This will help when removing the arm of the bike. Alright, once the brake pad is down on the flywheel, you want to go ahead and move the arm and see if you can make it move. It's in there pretty tight, so now let's go ahead and get started. So you want to start off by removing this cap using a flathead screwdriver. So I'm gonna have to do this with two hands. Actually, I was able to get it out. There you go. So removing this cap, plastic cap, would expose the bolt that holds the arm in place. So now what you want to do is you want to put the socket wrench in there. It's actually supposed to be a 14 millimeter. So go ahead and turn it, and you turn it to the left. See where we are. Okay, it's coming off. We'll put it on pause so that I can take off the arm. All right, so go ahead and remove the bolt. And there it is. Place that to the side along with the cap. And now it's time to put on the crank puller. So what you want to do is you want to screw the head of it in first, and you do that by turning it clockwise. You can start off by finger tightening it. So once you see that it doesn't turn by hand anymore, you want to just grab a crescent wrench and just give it a few more turns until you can tell that it's not catching anymore or turning. Alright. Seems it's almost in there, so, and the arm is starting to turn, so I think we're good. So now what you want to do is you want to start turning the back part of the crank puller clockwise as well. And once it's no longer turning with your fingers, then you want to go ahead and grab the crescent wrench again and start turning it. Keep turning it. It's like it's catching. So if it starts turning, it means the arm is starting to get pulled off of the bike. So as you can see, it's starting to turn or come off. And there you go. It's about to come off. Voila. So there it is. That's how you take off the arm of the bike. So now, to put the arm back, the replacement arm, what you want to do is you want to make sure you place it back on and the arm is opposite of the right arm. So what I mean by that is if the arm on the right side is pointing up, then the left side should be pointing down. If the right side is pointing that way, then this one should be pointing this way. So as an example, when we put this one back on, it should be like this. So let's go ahead and put the arm back on the bike. All right, so here we are, putting the arm back. Go ahead and just put the arm on the bike, give it a couple taps, and reverse the steps. You put the screw back on. Just go ahead and finger tighten it first. Change the wrench so that it tightens. I'm doing this because I'm only doing it with one hand, so that'll help. Once that bolt's in there tight, go ahead and put the cap back on. Tap it a couple times, and you're all set. And that's how you replace the arm, the left arm on the A and P series bikes.